Hello everyone, this is again Sunil Sharma. Here I am going to show you some procedure about how to prepare a magnetohydrological fluid, and then we will see a application of it in the practical terms. Now initially we needed a stirrer so that we can stir our various components so that the particles, iron particles basically which we use in the micro size, can be coated with other components which we known as surfactants or stabilizers. I am sorry I cannot actually disclose them here, but we use them for the coating purposes. Now this is the stirrer by which we will able to stir our fluid and make a fluid. As you can see here, this is the fluid which we have prepared one. For the experiment purpose, we actually made 4 samples which included iron particle compositions of 5% by volume, 10% volume, and also 15 and 20. Here are the samples. Here are the various samples. As you can see, 4 samples have been prepared. This is 15%. This is 10% volume by volume. This is 15% and this is 20%. Now the various components which were used for this is, the main component which we used are these two. This is actually iron carbonyl particles, pure iron carbonyl particles, CI particles which we call them commonly. This is the silicon oil which we use. Now other two things which we use are the surfactants which are basically used so that the stability of the particles or the stability of the fluid can be increased. That means, as you can see, this is the initial sample which we made. As you can see, the fluid is almost sedimented. So to stop these kinds of behavior in the fluid, we actually use surfactants. Now, this is the setup which we used for the testing purposes. This is the setup which we use for the testing purposes. This is the Gauss meter, our power supply, electromagnet, and this is a viscosity meter for checking the viscosities, which we properly known as off-state viscosities and the on-state. On-state simply means in the when the application of magnetic field has been there. So now I will just demonstrate you this MR fluid. This is the electromagnet. Here I apply my magnetohydrological fluid. You can see it is in the fluid state now. MR fluid is simply a fluid which changes its viscosity as per the applied magnetic field as we know it. So now here I apply. Now you can see clearly, as I am increasing the amount of current, the magnetic field is increasing, so the particles are trying to align themselves. The particles are slowly trying to align themselves. Now as you can see, the particles are totally in the aligned state. What does this show us? This shows us that the particles are now able to sustain a certain amount of force, or they can show shear stress, or they can take up shear stress. Now generally we make use of this property, that is the shear stress, in various applications like dampers, brakes. Now you can properly see I am applying force and these particles are able to sustain them. Okay. Now as soon as I deploy the magnetic field, the fluid again attains its fluid nature. It is again fluid in state. You can see it clearly. So this is the property on the basis of which this smart material, as we call it, works. Now where we are going to deploy it is simply in the braking terms. We want to create an efficient brake. This is the initial braking setup which we will employ in our initial experiments. As you can see, it is a groove here. We have a disc. We also have a shaft here which can be aligned on a brake drum testing machine. We will be filling our MR fluid in this region, and this disc will rotate inside that region. So what the fluid will do in the presence of magnetic field, it will simply apply a shear stress over the disc and provide as a braking force. This property, this is the initial braking setup. We have some certain other ideas also where we will be employing this MR fluid. So this is all for today.